There's nothing here. Hey, it's a good thing you guys can hear me, even though my mic is a little further away. How is everyone doing out there in the internet world? Cool. So, if you are here to ask me questions, one, that's a good thing. Two, I know you can't see me. I'm going to be switching it right over. But you know what? I'll do it. Yes, I just switched it over. Um, so I am Marie Shadows of the Chris Circle Podcast, and this is a Q&A, and definitely we can chat about everything. I did end up watching WWE Elimination Chamber while trying to catch up on New Japan Pro Wrestling, so I do know that we have a new IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion over in New Japan, which is very, very interesting. Uh, and finally Sonata manages to get the big one. Well, not really the big one. I guess second biggest. Um, and manages to take it away from Tanahashi, which is interesting. Um, but yeah, I'm currently waiting for the free 30 minutes, the pre-show of Impact Wrestling No Surrender. Tonight is No Surrender, so that's gonna be a very great card. And let's start off on a good foot here by me saying that the Good Brothers are not gonna keep those tag team championships. They're coming home with God. That is what they're gonna be doing. My eye is itchy. Uh, yeah, they're definitely gonna be coming home with God. And I say that because I don't think that the Good Brothers really move the needle on being tag team champions. So I just really think that eventually it's time to give the title belts to someone else. Sound like I was gonna say somewhere else, but to give them to someone else and for them to carry the company for a little bit. Uh, so that's why I think that the Good Brothers are not gonna keep it, and it's gonna go straight to God. And of course, if you guys over in the chat don't think so, you guys can let me know. And also for the night, you will probably, hopefully, be seeing the chat bots go. And if you guys want to donate to the stream, you guys can. My goal is to try to get $11 in like 2 days, which is not that bad to do. It's not that difficult either. So if you guys want to, you guys are always welcome to uh, support me at uh, ko-fi.com/Marie Shadows for that. Um, I took out the membership tiers because I'm gonna have to redo them in order to like capture someone's you know wallet, even though, or just catch their support for that. So I'm still trying to think of ways to improve it because it just seems like it never catches. The one reason why like I moved from Patreon to Kofi or Coffee is simply because of it gave me a lot more what do you call it? A lot more freedom and flexibility to be the creative person that I am. So you guys can definitely go and support me there. Um, but yeah, if anybody wants to ask me questions, that would be great. Unless you guys want to hear my general thoughts on the Elimination Chamber. And I don't really think you're gonna be hearing my Xbox much, which is one thing. Um, all right, so I can see that we got 3 people. Well, don't be shy. Whichever way you're on either uh YouTube or Twitch. I do have Restream set up, so if you do send in a question, it is going to come up in my Restream. Oh, hey Vortex, how's it going? So let's see. Oh, we're probably gonna get the countdown for the live and free thing for No Surrender. Same here, Vortex. Doing my best. Um, Same thing. Uh, I really think that when it comes to YouTube and their like scheduled videos, if you guys are not like clicking on that question mark that's in a circle next to like the time zone, it just ends up like going at the time, oh, like a minute after. Interesting. So currently right now it's the pre-show to Impact. And I would say that I'm gonna call him Tom Phillips. I'm gonna call him Tom Phillips only because that's how I remember him as, and that's what he's always been called. I don't want to mess up his last name. I do know that his first name is Tom. Um, Good. You guys don't really hear my background stuff. Uh, so yeah. I think that oh, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, it's a live reaction of a match. Uh, Impact has their pay per view called No Surrender, and they're giving the first 30 minutes of it for free. So we call that the pre show. Um, and yeah, hopefully I can like continue to watch the whole thing. If not, you know, this might have been a very bad idea. Uh, my other podcasting friends do this too as well as like a watch along, and I never really do a watch along. I did very quickly do a live stream giving my reaction to Jay White showing up on AEW, and that was pretty fun. That that was fun too. Give me a second. I know you guys can't hear my TV on my mic, but it's still sort of like bothering me in order to like talk and hear myself and my thoughts. Um so I guess we can go with how Elimination Chamber was. Elimination Chamber was fine. I usually say that, don't put too much like stock or feeling or emotion into like WWE because, WWE is gonna do what WWE does. The pay per view was fine. They gave the women plenty of time, which is great. Especially in a country like Saudi Arabia with everything that goes on. But then again, they are making strides here and there to um, sort of become more like us. Um, I do think that the finish of the pay per view, the main event, where we had the Elimination Chamber and they took out Bobby Lashley just like that with a concussion and they did the protocol thing. That was kind of stupid. And then I was hoping for Cody to come in just because it's like, oh, it's an open spot. So, why not have Cody um, come in and, take that spot? And then they had, Lesnar win it all. And I really think we're gonna get really good story between Austin Theory and Brock Lesnar, which was really great. I wish that AEW can take some notes in how to build up Wardlow, like a Brock Lesnar, but I can't take Wardlow seriously anymore because he lost to CM Punk. Like, if that never happened, then I could be like, yes, he definitely could stand on his own 2 feet, but after that defeat to Punk, I don't believe Wardlow as a big guy. So eventually I think that AEW should take notes on how to build one by just looking at Brock Lesnar. Somebody that can definitely sell tickets, put people in seats, and basically be a really big guy, a monster, and really make you feel something. Everything else on that pay per view was fine except for the tag match with the Usos versus the Viking Raiders. That was, I like walked away to go do something, and then bam, that was it. The match was done. Um, but overall, I think that it was okay for what it was. It was interesting. And yes, hopefully this live stream ends up being a watch along for Impact. I'm just talking about the other wrestling that happens today. Aside from Impact, No Surrender, we also have New Japan Strong that's at 8 p.m. over on New Japan World and or Fight TV. If you have the New Japan World subscription, that's basically in Japanese. And then we have Fight TV that's in English. Um, but right now, Impact is showing 30 minutes free, which is the pre-show before No Surrender, and we have currently in the ring Trey Miguel versus John Skyler. Trey Miguel is our Impact X Division champion. And of course, at any point during this live stream, if you want to ask a question, just pop it in the chat and you can ask me whatever you would like. Oh, that was a weird. Okay, they are trying. I guess they're trying new camera angles. Um, just because. Um, yeah, I think that they're trying weird ass camera angles because it just like zoomed out so much. Um, Favorite Go is a really good wrestler, really good high flyer. Can be technical if he wants to be. Um, John Skyler was on AEW Dark a couple of times. But if he can stay on Impact, that would be great. Because AEW doesn't need any more people, and I'm just gonna say it right here, and I'm probably gonna say it like either in another live stream, especially if I go live tomorrow and do like a full review of everything that I watched. Um, so basically, I think that Tony Khan's big, massive announcement, whatever you want to call it this time, is that he's trying to secure Tanahashi. And I hate using the word secure now, just because he used it for Jay White, and I'm like, no, I don't want to use that for that. Um, So I think that after Tanahashi lost to Sonata, which was surprising to me, just because I was like, I didn't think that they would have gave the belt to Sonata, but Sonata needs it. Um, I think that um, TK is trying to get Tanahashi over by next week. Just because of Jay White doing a dragon screw, playing a little bit of air guitar and sort of like taunting Tanahashi because he knows that Tanahashi is friends with Chaos and friends with the best friends. So it makes sense that TK is trying to get Tanahashi. Now, when AEW Dynamite comes around and I am completely right, you guys should definitely go follow my account at Marie_Shadows over on Twitter and give me a high five. Just because I think that that's gonna be it. And no, I did not ask any of my sources. And even if I did ask any of my sources, it's not like I'm gonna like put it out there. But this is just me putting two and two together. It's not necessarily me just, talking and stuff. It's me putting two and two together that it makes sense that Tanahashi's coming over because, who else can you get? Like, we already know that Buddy Murphy is in talks with AEW. And if you were to bring him over, how much of a massive surprise that is. It was a massive surprise when he showed up at New Japan Resurgence and fought Okada. That was a massive surprise. No one knew about that. But if Buddy Murphy, comes over, that's not going to be massive. And Tony Khan can't keep relying on massive debuts or massive this or massive that or I have an announcement. Like that's gonna lose its charm and its appeal, and people are just gonna be like, yo, stop it. This is a pretty interesting match if you guys are watching it. Thought Sky was in well, there goes Trey Miguel with his high flying. Um who's taking part in the match. So in the opening match for the pre-show of No Surrender, it is Trey Miguel, who is our Impact X Division champion, taking on John Skyler. John Skyler showed up on AEW Dark sometimes. Um, I don't think that was a Rolling Senton. That's not a Rolling Senton. So John Skyler had Trey Miguel up on his shoulders into a fireman's carry and then jumped off of the top rope. I guess we can call it a rolling senton, but it's not technically a rolling senton. And my brain is trying to find the right maneuver name for it. But it was pretty interesting. I sometimes think that these guys should like sell a little bit more, even though I know that they have a certain amount of time for their match. And here comes Trey Miguel with his combo attack too, and a really far away double knees to John Skyler. I really want to see someone else face him for that title. And now they have one of the video packages showing. Okay. Um so yeah. Uh So Ring of Honor, I don't want to use the phrase decided to close their doors. But they really did like shut down Ring of Honor, released all of their guys, all their wrestlers. So now on Impact we have Team Impact versus Team Ring of Honor, which is named Honor No More. Works between the two. Say something. This might. Oh, let me lower this before. Let me know if the music in the background is a little too loud. Just in case if like I don't talk during these segments. Hey, J Rod. Let's see. Vortex says, I imagine it gets really warm in the rooms that these wrestling masters take place. Um, depends. It depends on where you're at. For them to like, get warm. Vortex. But it can. You know, it can. But it's not gonna. It's not gonna be too bad. There's been places where I've gone to where like it's completely cold and you would think that it'll warm up, but no. Sometimes it's just like, yo, it's fucking freezing. But if it's something like this small, like this nice size arena here, then you know, everybody be fine. Got the influence. They're here to have a match. Oh, it is? Um, I have my window closed, so I don't know if it's if I can say like yeah it is. I did get one of those security alerts, like the I guess for maybe a flood or something. Like I don't know if it's gonna rain or if it's gonna snow. Like I don't know anymore. Oh, you're at work. No wonder why. Like I said on my last stream, J Rod is always at work. Yeah, so we are having I don't remember if we're having a singles match or we're having an intergender match. Here. Oh, another snow? Oh. Yeah, I didn't read the security alert. I was just like, oh, all right, whatever. Just press OK. I just wanted to stop blaring and stuff. Yeah, I think it's a one-on-one match. We have so Havoc versus Tenio Dashwood then. Hey, too sweet. What's up? Who you got as Deanna's challenger? Man, I'm gonna throw this out into the universe. That Deanna's challenger, I really want it to be Britt Baker. Like, part of me still wants that to happen. I don't know any other female that would step up to Deanna unless it's like maybe Chelsea Green, but Chelsea Green wants to fight Mickey James, but I still hold out that it's Britt Baker, even though it's not going to be. Um, and yes, Michael, what's up? Okay. J Rod asks me, how do I feel about Kyrie returning to Stardom? I really like it. Just because she doesn't have to endure a lot that she endured over here. Um, eventually she probably would have got back into wrestling and go to Stardom. Maybe there's some things that she hasn't like really finished with certain members over there, with certain wrestlers. So, her going to Stardom is a really good thing. So yeah, I really like the fact that Kyrie is over there. And Kyrie like got some muscles, man. She looks really good. I do appreciate you guys jumping in here and being with me. And I was about to yell at my OBS, man. Like, you don't know. For the past couple of days, I had to yell at this damn program so that it can stop dropping frames. Good thing I updated it. So, people out there who use OBS, make sure to update your software. Because, man, after I updated my software, it's totally fine. I was doing well, no, I was gonna say I was doing a quick little video with Steve Turnbuckle, the one who has the puppet. But we were using Zoom, but for some reason the Zoom was crashing and we just blamed it on the dirt sheets. Because the dirt sheets don't want me to be like talking my truth and everything. Like, I can't be the cookie cutout board that everybody seems to like over on Twitter. And that seems to get them over because, playing a character and being fake is what people want, and I'm not that type of person. So yeah, I just blame the dirt sheets for that. Um, so in this match, in this women's match, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, um, that was a really long interaction between Rosemary, Tennille, Madison, and Caleb with a K. A little too long for my liking. Um, damn, Tennille be kicking people in the side and shit. Oh my god, I swear, man. I still gotta catch up on like all the MOW things I missed, but luckily there's a thing called highlights. So yeah, um, I don't know. This match is okay. If anybody wants to know, I had uh I had pizza uh before like any of this started. Just a regular pie. I didn't feel too fancy. Um, I didn't feel like having like anything on it. Which no, I do not like pineapple on pizza. So you guys can do with that as you wish in the chat. I don't think pineapple belongs on pizza. Other stuff belongs on pizza, just not pineapple. Um, Anyone else can, drop a question in the chat if they want to. Probably I'll pose this to you guys. So if you don't know, and if you're not following me on Twitter, you guys should at Marie_Shadows, because sometimes I put my practice commentary up, and I think it'll be very interesting if I were to do a practice commentary live, to see how that will go. So if you are here watching this and hearing me, then let me know if you want me to do that. So we just had Havoc win. She did a tombstone to Neo Dashwood. That allows Havoc to get the 1, 2, 3, the victory for Decay, and that all happened because Caleb was on the phone making a phone call, and Madison Rain is upset at Caleb, and it caused a distraction. Excuse me. Caused a distraction, and so yeah, it was an okay match. It could have been better. I still say that Impact has the best women's roster that's out there. And they do wonderful matches and stuff with the women. So if you're watching the Impact pre-show, let me know what you are. Okay. And if you are new to the stream, welcome. I am Marie Shadows, the host of the creator of the Square Circle podcast. I've been going live for the past basically half the month of February. And it's been fun to talk about wrestling. It's been fun to talk about issues in wrestling and just basically create shadows. But what I really meant to say was that to hit that follow button on Twitch. I am trying to get to Twitch affiliates, so that would be a nice help. And then also, if you are over on the YouTube side, make sure to hit that subscribe button and bell for all notifications, so that way you do not miss when I go live. Um, so let's see. So I will be right back. happening.
Welcome to Allstate, where you can save just by being you. DriveWise and the Allstate mobile app gives you
All right, guys. So I'm gonna end my live stream here, but tune in tomorrow for me breaking down more of the Elimination Chamber, more of New Japan Pro Wrestling, more of Impact Wrestling, the whole entire pay-per-view. New Japan Strong, some AEW, and just to go over some other stuff. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this watch along. I really wish that we could have done this watch along, but we'll probably do it for something else that I can do a watch along with and, chat with you guys and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Marie_Shadows, just because that's the place where I'll go live and all the notifications and everything like that. If you guys can help me out, head over to ko-fi.com/Marie_Shadows to help me out to just get to $11. So if you guys can, do anything, head over there to do that. I'd rather you guys do that than like on PayPal or like something else. Because I like the fact that my work is definitely being appreciated by everyone that watches it, everyone that supports, and I'd rather you have this exchange of I do all this great work in exchange for, a couple dollars thrown my way. Like, this is me being a stripper to you guys. So just make sure you throw me those dollar bills. The least that you can do over on coffee is to give me a hug, a one-time hug for $3, or buy one of the wrestling bingo cards that is there. So yeah, I really hope that, you guys can, do that. If not, just share it. But I will see you guys tomorrow. We have a lot to talk about on the stream tomorrow. So yeah. Um, Thank you, Vortex, for being here and stopping by and having me explain a little bit of more wrestling to you. You know, and J Rod and Too Sweet Podcast, love you guys. Thank you guys for dropping in and asking me those questions. And for the other people that I do not know who you are, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for lurking. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.